Okay, I think we are set. Hi, Ranjit. You can go ahead. Kindly ask me to unmute you so that I can do so. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Dorcas. I have taken many opportunity and many options to share my knowledge here. And also I will try to prepare a dashboard in Excel and will uh, practice all of you with us. That will help to make a dashboard easily. And requesting to Darkus, please share the raw data that will help everyone to recognize the data, and also we will work together that will help us to prepare and making a dashboard. Also, when I use will use the formulas and also some mainly I will use the formulas in this Excel. So please be ready with your laptops or tabs that will help us to connect each other. And please make sure if you have any doubt or regarding these data sets, and during the practice we will definitely try to answer and help you to prepare this type of dashboard. So I'm sharing my screen that will help you to identify what I am doing here. So here is the I think all of you can able to see my screen.
Yes.
Okay, so here is the raw data, and also will I will make this dashboard. Uh, I have shared a screenshot in the morning. Just a second. Okay. So at first we will take a look the data sets and what is saying the data set. Here is the column name. Mainly I have collected this, prepared this data as an dummy data. Uh, that this is not a actual data from anywhere. This will not match with others data as available in line or websites. At first, the column name is districts, which is available in A. A1 is district name, and then school code that was randomly created. Village name also created randomly, and then this is a data set of class standard 2, standard 3, uh, and this is the enrollment of these village students who are in standard 3. And we have tried to tested them. There are two type of testing happened. One is baseline and also second is end line. So we are going to try to check the result of the baseline and end line. That means the progress of our learning campaign, or we are trying to get the data to check the progress of our input. That will be for standard 3. First, there is a district name, and I have created a second sheet where we can find that there is 12 total number of 12 districts are available in this sheet. Second is baseline total tested. That means there are 45 students in standard 3, and we have tested 42 students in this village. When we have tested the student 42, then we have get 5 language learning level, and according to this, the students are on these levels. One is baseline language beginner, second is language baseline later, baseline language word, baseline language paragraph, baseline language story. Here are the students which I have tested for. If I found 45 enrollment, I have tested 42 students in standard 2, and their levels is here. There are 5 learning levels, language learning levels. That means the students of 4 out of 42 is in beginner, 6 out of 42 is in later, and so on, word, para, and story. And also I have tested the children for numeracy. Here are the levels. There are 4 levels. One is beginner, second is 0 to 9, third is 10 to 99, and fourth is 100 to 999. So same, there is a status of the student. I have tested 42, and here is numeracy level. Beginner students are 0, and second is 1-digit number. That means 0 to 99. 12 out of 42 are in this level. Same as it is, 9 out of 42 are in 2-digit. That means 10 to 99. Same standard baseline numeracy 3-digit are 21 out of 42. This is the result of baseline language, and this is the result of baseline numeracy. At the same time, at the specific sum duration, we have tested after the campaign for the end line, we have got 0 beginner out of 42 students, which I have tested in end line. 5 out of 42 is later, 3 out of 42 is word, and so on. Same, here is numeracy. The learning level is end line learning level, beginner, 0 out of 42. 3 out of 21 is in 1-digit, and 7 out of 42 is in 2-digit, and also 32 out of 42 is in 3-digit. Here is the data, and we all are going to try this data calculate, and we prepare a dashboard. So I am starting working on this and starting the calculation from this sheet. At first, I have copied this data. Here is district name and I have pasted it here. We'll try to remove the duplicates that will help us to identify unique district name number. Here is it. Here are 12 total number of 12 districts available in this sheet. And the second is if you want to go to village level data, then you can create a second list that is village name and district name. Already I have copied here. But if I try to a dependent drop down, then it will become it will help us. At first, we have to change the range and name range as per the Excel formula. How will I depend? I will create a dependent drop down. I am trying to showing here. At first, I have need to select a cell and then go to data, click on the data validation and change this as a list value, select the data source, and now it's created a drop down list. But I have need to create a dependent drop down which will help us to identify. If I select Alipurduar, then it will be showed the village list of Alipurduar, or if I select any other district, and that will create a dependent drop down and the village name of this district will be showed here. So second, I will create a dependent drop down. Before this, I have to create name range first. So here is village name Alipurduar, and we will select the name of all villages from this list and we'll click on this cell number and we'll paste here Alipurduar and enter. Then it will be create a name range. That means when I select this village names, it will show automatically the name range is Alipurduar. I have created for these 12 for these 12 districts and many 165, there are 164 villages I have created for this already. So you can see here, I have used same process for those districts too. So if I use the same formula here, data validation and list, then I have to write down a formula here that is equal to indirect, and then I have to select the cell where I have created the drop down of districts. Here is it, and I have closed the bracket and OK. This is already I have created name range. That's why it will show automatically Alipurduar village list. So dependent drop down will I can verify right now. So if I check here all those villages from Alipurduar, if I change this district name, so it will change automatically according to village name, according to district. So here it is. So if you need to check the village wise data, then you can do this. So I think we all are in this same page. Here is one hand raise, Donald.
Repeat.
So yes,
Yes, they're asking you to repeat that process of creating the drop down.
sure.
Yes.
So at first, we have need to copy the district name and paste it in another sheet. Here it is. I have pasted, and now I have need to find out the unique district name. So that's why I will go to the data tab and remove the all duplicate districts name. I have created pasted here, and I am removing the duplicates. Okay. And now you can see here is only 12 districts which are available in this sheet. So I have made this list, 12 districts, and now I am trying to do this in Excel as a drop down list. Need a select a cell, and now go to data tab, and then click on the data validation. Then in the validation criteria, you have to choose list, and then need to select the source of the uh, list. So I have selected the list here, and then okay. It has created the drop down list from those all districts. For these all districts I have created. Now I have need to create yes. Now I am going to create a dependent drop down list that will help us to identify the village accordingly. Here it is. I have 12 districts, and there are around 164 villages. If it's showing, if I trying to all villages name here, then it will not good for us for selecting or choosing the village name. That's why we are creating this dependent drop down. So I have created a name range for those all districts. At first, you have need to create a name range. How would I make this or prepare this? At first, you have need to select district or village in this sheet, then copy the district name, and always remember that when you are trying to create a name range dependent drop down, then you have maintain a criteria, that is there will be no space between the word. Here you can check. If you check here, here is a name of district Uttar Dinajpur. That means here is a space between the two word. I have put a uh, put a underscore because it will not show any spaces in the name. That will help us to create the dependent drop down. If there will be any there uh, if you if in this sheet any spaces are here, then it will not create drop down list. Because of that, it is a criteria formula for depending drop down list. I have created all those district name as without space, and also need to create the village name too without space. If there are any spaces or any other special character, need to uh, need to clean that. You can use uh, you can use trim function, or you can use clean function, or you can replace the space like if I want to add space here in between the two word, that is Dakshin Dinajpur. If so, I am trying to replace this word space. Go to find and replace, and then find what? Find space, and then you need to replace the underscore or any other character you can add, and then replace all. That will be automatically fill with any character. That means the word is without space. So I have created this, and now I am trying to create name range. So here is district name. I have copied the district name and selecting the district name, the villages of these districts. There are already 18 villages I have selected,
Okay.
and here is the here is the option you can add here, paste the district name here and enter it. Then it will automatically create the name range. If I select this, then you can see here is the name box, and here is B2, that means here is not created any name range. But when I selected all those villages from the Alipurduar, then you can see here is a name, that is Alipurduar. So I have created the name list according to the district and villages. Same process you have need to repeat. I have copied the Bakura districts and then select the all villages of Bakura, and then I have need to paste it here and enter. That will created a name range, and I have created for those all districts, that means 12 districts. Now I have need to create a dependent drop down. Already I have created, or I have created the district drop down list. Now I am going to create the dependent drop down list. That is, I have need to go to data validation, and now setting validation criteria will be list, and now the source will be dependent of the districts. So I have need to write down here a formula that is equal to indirect and start the bracket. Now select the drop down list of the districts and close the bracket. Okay. It has created the village list as per the district name. When I will click the Birbhum, then it will automatically refer the list of villages. So it has created, if you want to go to the if you want to go to check the data as per village, then it will be help you for checking and also creating a dashboard or develop a dashboard. So now I am going to main sheet where we will create a dashboard. Here is the sheet. I am going to create a dummy dashboard on children learning levels for those 12 districts. So I have created, use same process for the drop down list of the districts. So here it is. Now I am going to reshape these things that will help us to more interactable. So going to home, and I am going to reshape this. So it is now I will Okay. And okay. So at first, okay. At first, we will check the total enrollment according to the districts, or you can check according to the village. Then you need to create the same drop down list, depending drop down list as we have created here. Then you can copy it and paste here. Then it will be help in later. So here is villages. Now I have need to check the data from here. Total enrollment जो है total enrollment, we will check the total enrollment from this. At first, here is details of the children. Baseline. Children in baseline. Then we will try to check the end line. It's total enrollment. Okay. At first, we have need to check the enrollment, total enrollment according to district or according to village. So I am trying to create at first district level. Then if you want to check at village level, then we will try to check accordingly. At first trying to district level. So here I have need to put a formula, that is sum ifs. Already we have discussed on it how to use sum ifs, count ifs, that. So I am using sum ifs formula. For the data is here, the enrollment data. I have selected the enrollment data here, and now comma criteria range is district. Select, and the district name is from this drop down list. So I have selected here, and now I am going to close the bracket and enter. So here is the number of student enrollment in standard 3 in Alipurduar districts. If I change this, then it automatically that will change according to the district level. So if you want to go to village level, then you need to add more criteria. That is, I am going to showing this at village level. So I have need to put one more criteria, that is comma village name comma at first I have selected the criteria range, and now I have selecting the criteria 2, that is here. and now I am going to enter. That is 0. So I am changing the sorry, it's not working. Okay, why it is not working? I identified that because of that we have copied and pasted from this uh, drop down list. So I have need to change this formula according to this cell will be depending for these villages. So I'm changing the formula from here. Need to go to data validation and list. Then here is the source that will change automatically, selecting and okay. Now it working. So yes, it's working. Okay. So I have created this according to village and district level. If you want to check the district level data, then please delete this last criteria and range. And if you want to check the data at village level, then you can uh, put this last criteria. Then it will be automatically showing the village level data. So I have creating this according to village level data right now. I have already showed that how to use the formula for district level and how to use the formula for village level. Now I am going to check the baseline tested children. How many children were tested during baseline? So now I am using the same formula for these sum ifs. Sum range will be total tested in baseline. Here is the column BL total tested. I have selected it and locked it. Then yes, I will open this column. Because of that it will be help us. So okay, you can lock here. Criteria range, at first criteria range will be district and criteria will be district name according to the drop down list selected. Second criteria will be same, the village name and the village name drop down list cell. I have selected this and locked it, close the bracket and enter. So here it is, total number of tested children is 35 in baseline and also enrollment is 35. That means we have reached all those children which are in this village. Now end line, same formula will be used. You can copy it and paste it here. Now the sum range will be changed according to the end line tested column name. That is in column O, total tested in N-line children. So I am going to change the sum range column name. It will be O and remaining formula will be same. And now I am going to enter. The data is here. We have tested all children from this village. So you can check as per village, and also if I change this village where the end line was not conducted, it will be verified that the data is showing accurately or not. So I am going to Alipurduar, that is Alipurduar, and also will check the 140 village. So I am changing the district name and the village name is 146, 147, 140. What was that? 140. So 140. Here it is. Here is not showing any inline tested children. That means our calculation and the formula is correct. So I have created these children details. How many children were tested during baseline, during inline, and total enrollment of this village. Now I am going to check how many villages were reached. So,
Hi, Ranjit.
yes,
Yes, thank you so much. Could you pause a bit and see if you have any questions?
sure, sure.
Yes, thank you. I think that was a lot for members. So there is one person with a hand. Yes, Micah.
Yes, good morning, Ranjit, and good morning, Dorcas, and
Good
good morning,
morning.
all the team. Yeah, perhaps I will say that is a very brilliant presentation as such, but maybe I think maybe I don't know if you jumped some step of or what, because what I know in creating the dashboards we need first to get the KPIs, the key performance indicators, but I haven't heard of anything talking about the KPIs. So maybe for someone maybe new, how will he or she know that what are those like totals, kind of total enrollment? So you could have said like we need to get the key KPIs from the given data. Afterwards, now we can proceed. Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes, Micah, we have already discussed about the data set and the column name or KPIs. If you have joined late, then you can check later from the recording, or if we get time for 1 or 2 minutes, then we can sure we'll share the column key point indicators again. Okay.
All right, I think he understands that. Someone is asking to share the data set. I will share the data set. So I think Ranjit, you can go ahead. And someone is asking,
Okay.
what's the use of the dashboard?
Okay. So when we are when we are going to work with the project, then we need to analyze the data, and also sometime we have need to check the progress of the project on real time. That will help you to make sure that your project was going on track or not. Also, you can check from this dashboard the student learning progress is happening as per our target or as per our goal. If not, then you can discuss with your team with this dashboard that is happen at first. You can check as village level and also district level. That will help you to discuss on meeting or review to ensure to achieve the goal. That's why we are going to create this dashboard, and it will help us to measure time to time what is the status of our project or status of our learning camps. I have I have created this dummy data as per some organizations are going to going to using some type of key points indicator, like the language indicators is reading fluency skill. That means later word, paragraph, and story. Also, in the same time, we have tried to assess the children for numeracy, that is numbers, 1 digit, 2 digit, 3 digit, recognize the children are correctly recognized that these types of numbers, how we then it will be a separate thing if we trying to discuss on the assessment tool. That was a separate thing. We have not going to this discussion at this time, because of that is a separate part. But we have collected this data at, as I have prepared this dummy data. You can think on that is a collected data where we have 12 districts where we have continue a learning campaign where we have teach the children on language and math, arithmetic. There was assess the children on language five learning levels, and maths there are four learning levels. And as per the data, we have got the enrollment too. That means how many children were tested, and also how many children are registered on that school or on that village. That is here, and it's all about that. You can check from the enrollment and tested children. That means if there are 45 children in this school or in this village, but we have tested only 42 children, that means we already lost 3 children. That means we have not reached 3 children. We need to ensure that these 3 children need to be covered by second camp or second project time, or all this. If you created any other project or any other activities, then you can engage those children. This type of discussion and this type of thing you can discuss with your team for the progress or for achieving the goal or target. That was the major concern, and that's why we are going to create this type of dashboard. If you have no if you have not this type of project, then you can create similar type of dashboard for your project. That is an example of a dashboard and real-time uses. And it is now I am going to practice all those about how to create a dashboard, and it's all about your concern, how you will be use this dashboard. It's depend on you and your project. I think it's clear to all of you.
Yes. And actually, I hope it's also clear to someone was asking, why do you need to develop a dashboard when you can just use the normal graphs and tables? I think that is also clear to you, Anthony. I think the rest of the questions here have been answered in one way or the other during your presentation, so I'm not going to ask you to repeat those. Kindly just go ahead.
Sure. So I'm going to sharing this. Okay. So already we have calculated for those, and now I am these parameter need to be stored for the district level. So now I am going to erase the formula from the village level. We are going to, as I have shared the screenshot of this dashboard as village district level data. So now I am going to calculate all those things as district level. So I am going to clear the second criteria, that is village. Now it will be showed according to the district which I have selected. Now here is also a thing which we have need to calculate, That is already I have calculated total enrollment and baseline. Now end line is 378. Also, when we check this data, then you can imagine that we have need one more data point. What will be that? I am going to explain later. So here I am going to calculate the data as per district level. Now I have need to calculate number of village reached. That means we have already done the baseline. So that means we have reached, but then I also will try to calculate where baseline and endline have been completed. That calculation will be separately in here. So now I am going to calculate how many villages I have reached from this district. So same here will be the formula count ifs. Now criteria range will be districts and the criteria will be district drop down list cell I have selected, and now closing the bracket. Here it is. I have our project staff have been completed 18 reached 18 village, but I have already seen that many of those rows are blank. That means all village has not been completed whole camp 2. Because of that, our goal is to check the baseline and endline how many villages are completed baseline and endline. Now I am trying to calculate this from the district level. So please use the formula count ifs, and next criteria range will be district. Now criteria will be drop down list cell. Now one more criteria need to be put here. Because of that, I need where baseline and endline also completed. Already we have seen that all those villages where baseline has been completed. Now I have to check on how many villages where endline also completed. Now I am selecting this tested children from O column and locking this. Now need to create a criteria that is use double inverted comma, then greater than equal to 0. That means blank cell. That means I have going to leave the blank cells, and where the data already putted, I counted from those cells where data are available. So if there is any number, it will be count. I have created and now going to close the bracket and enter. Then it will be automatically counted that 10 villages from the Alipurduar has been completed end line and baseline. Here is the data is showing. Now here is the data is difference between this is baseline data. That means 661 that is from 18 village and end line is from 10 village. Now it's not comparable. That's why we will also calculate a new calculation that will be from those 10 villages. I am going to calculate that where baseline and endline completed villages. So here is it 10 villages where we have completed the baseline and endline. Now I am going to calculate those villages baseline data where baseline and endline completed. That means here it is the number of children where endline has been completed. And also this is a baseline data. This is a baseline data, but the criteria is where end line has been completed. I am going to calculate this. Now, same type of formula we have need to create here. Sum ifs. Now, here it is baseline, total tested children of baseline from those village. Select locked, and then criteria range will be district, comma, district cell. I have need to choose the district cell. Drop down list district cell. Now, second criteria will be where the number is available. That means where inline has been completed. Now, same formula will be used, greater than equal to 0, and now double inverted comma and closing the bracket and enter. Here it is C89 student. That means in these 10 villages where we have tested in baseline, that was the number of children was 389, and we have completed 378 student in endline. You can discuss with your team that 389 minus 378, that means 11 children were gone from our campaign or our testing period. So how it would be covered? So many you can raise questions and solve this type of problem. So now we have created some things like tested children and coverage where we have completed baseline and endline. Now I am going to create a table where I am going to explain the learning level data. That means what was the progress and so on. So there was 5 language indicators which was we have seen during tested or assessment. That was beginner, letter, word, para and story. And also here is numerical data, beginner, 1 digit, 2 digit and 3 digit. And you can directly link with this total tested children. Total tested children, you can link with this data. So equal to baseline and equal to endline. So total tested children is are here available. Now I am going to calculate each level. How many children were in baseline and how many children were in endline. Same type of formula we have need to put here, and also need to remember that we have already calculated those villages where baseline and endline has been completed. So now I am going to put in the formula equal to sum ifs. Sum range will be baseline language beginner, that is here. Selecting now criteria will be district, selecting district, and now that is criteria range, and criteria will be that cell which we have created during drop down list, that is here. And now also one thing, that is it's showing all the children when where we have tested, that is it, but we have need where end line also completed, that will be compared with baseline and inline data. That's why we have need to put more one more criteria range and criteria, that will be same here, total tested in end line, and criteria will be greater than equal to 0, and now closing the formula or bracket and enter. It's completed. Now I am going to unlock this F. Because of that, it's now serially here is beginner, later, word, parent, story, and it will help us to drag this, and now it's completed for this number. But if you want to done this with percentage, so we have need to put one more formula, that is we have seen that beginner level 54 out of 389. If I done this with percentage, then divided by total number of children which was tested in baseline, that is here, and now closing the cell and locking the cell and column and entering it, going to percentage. Now it is percentage, and drag this. It has created the beginner, later, para, and story level student in percentage. Same thing will done with end line, and also use the formula same. Now I am going to put this formula here to sum ifs. Sum range will be this, now, comma, criteria range, district, and now criteria will be cell, district, drop down list cell. Now same formula, here it is. If you want the if you don't want to put this criteria, it would you can the result will be same. Because of that, here is many cells are blank, that why it will be it will not calculate into the sheet. So you can use this formula whole, or you can leave the last criteria or range for this calculation. I think here is something missing. So greater than equal to 0. That is not working. So I am putting from beginning sum ifs. Sum range will be beginner, comma, criteria range will be district, then here, comma, greater than equal to 0, bracket close. And here it is. Now I am going to convert in percentage and total number of tested children, and done. Now here it is percentage. Dragging this. Okay. Here it is. Need to unload the column that will help us to calculate all those data. Here it is. You can check from this, that will be 100%. Sum of those column those cells are 100%. You can check from here. And also you can check from here that will be 100% because of denominator is uh, we have calculated according to the total tested children. Same formula will be used for the numeracy. So sum ifs. Now sum range will be this. We can leave blank without locking. Criteria range will be district, comma, district cell, comma, end line was not happened. I am going to exclude this. Now criteria will be same. And now here it is. Now I am going to convert this number to percentage. Here it is. And now enter and percentage, dragging this. So it's completed and it's showing 100%. That means calculation is correct. Same formula will be used for this sum ifs. Endline numeracy, criteria range beginner, selecting, and next selecting criteria range district, comma, district cell, comma, where end line has been completed. So this is the formula greater than equal to 0. And now closing the this with number to percentage. Okay. Done. Now I am going to okay. Please unlock this column. Because of that, I am dragging this. And now it's showing 100%. It's also completed. So we have calculated all those calculations which needed for the dashboard. Now I am going to create the chart stack bar graph that will help us to identify the learning levels of the progress baseline to end line. Now I am going to put this into table to chart. So selecting this and insert the chart, and here it is stack bar graph. And now I am going to switch the column that will help us to see in one graph all here are all those learning levels in one graph, and this is baseline and this is end line. Now here is some missing things. I have need to unselect from the select data source. Here is a number. I have no need to show this in the graph. So I am removing the total tested children, and now okay. So I have created this, and now we have to add the data label in inside or end, and now it's completed. You can write here baseline or BL versus EL language, or language BL versus EL. That is completed. Now I am going to create another chart for numeracy. Now I am going to change the data set. From here, data source will be changed from, I'm selecting all those And now I am going to remove the total tested children, beginner, later, word, para, and story, because I only need beginner, 1 digit, 2 digit, and 3 digit. Now, okay, it's done. Now you can change the format or chart design or color. It's and change the title of the bar graph. So it's numbers. It's done. Now I am going to fix this. That will be show as a dashboard. Now it's fine. It's created, and if you change here, then it's automatically sorry, here is not showing the chart level. Data level is here. Okay. So if I change this, it automatically all those things will be changed. Kolkata is not done any baseline and endline. That's why it's showing blank. If you check Dakshin Dinajpur, then it will be here. And these all are calculation parts. Now, if you want to design this as a dynamic dashboard, then you have need to analyze some things and then you can do this. So now I am going to showing the original dashboard which was created earlier. Here it is. Just a second. We have missed, I think. Just a second. So here it is. I've created. Now we have to create and check this type of. If you can, if you want to redesign it and replace the. Exit. 1 second. Yes. If you want to color this and visualize as a pro, then you can add some color and some graph and some shapes to here. So I have created some extra things which already seen here. So I am going to designing this, and also I have created a dynamic key findings and overall summary. If you want to create this, then you can do how it will be calculated. I am going to showing here. So you can color this as per your color combination. You can change. Okay. Now here is a thing which we have we need to create key findings. I am going to create this. So please write those things if you want to share the key findings from the dashboard or bar graph or chart analysis. I have written down in two sentences only. I'm going to write same things. 74% of students are able to read standard 2 level text at standard 3 level student. Or you can leave here too. So I'm going to showing here how does create this, and now of student can recognize three-digit number. Now, here one thing you need to add here, that is, as per the assessment tool, here it is, who can read the paragraph and the story. That means who are in the level of story and para, they can able to read standard 2 level text. So I am going to sum those children who are paragraph and from end line paragraph and story. Now it will show the percentage of number who can read the paragraph and story. That means a reader student, that is here 66%, and here it is 58% student who can recognize three-digit number. And if you want to share with PPT or any presentation, then you cannot create for separate districts. You can see here, you can show here each districts separately. If you can, if you change the drop down list, then it automatically change, but your sentence will be fixed, and it will help you to reporting the district level data or progress report. So it will be help more. And now one things which have not shared yet, that is overall summary. I have created this in the sheet. You can write those things here, and how this number also here is 18, 10, 661, 18. That will be also dynamic here, and also will be changed according to the districts. So I am going to write the same things here. Now it's shaping here. Here it is. Second. You can color this. It will be look beautifully. Use this type of color as I have shown here. And now the last things is overall summary. Now you can write those things here. Now I am not going to write all those things, but how can you incorporate here? I am going to showing all of you. So that is here one things, just a thing. Yes. You can also select one second. I have noted these lines also. Here it is. Yes, it is. So I am going to write this, and now okay. Yes, so I have need to more add some spaces for those things, like I am now going to replace the 18 village, that will be automatically or dynamic when I change the number here, and it will be automatically changed, that I am going to create it here. So I have need to add it extra more spaces, because here I am going to added a shape. Here is shape, and now I am going to put here, and it will be no fill and no outline. So fill will be white. That means you can add the color according to the background color. Now its background color is white, then I am going to add the same color white. It's replaced. Need to add the 18 number. That means how many villages has been total village we have reached. So here is the shape, and you need to go to formula bar and you put equal to and select the number of village reached and enter. So here is the number, and I'm going to bigger, and now changing the color too. And here is a, so it will be shown here, and it will automatically change according to your here it is the the font is font size is 20, and I have need to add the same font and same size, that is 20. I have done 20, and now adjust here according to the sentence. Now it's done. And same type of things you have need to do here for the 10, 18, 16 as per the data, and link here. And now it will be changed automatically as per the change, as per changing the district. Now I am selecting the Murshidabad, and now it's changing or not. One second. That is, yes, it's changing. So now it's completed Bakura, that there was reached the district Kolkata. Also is this is also this need to be also changed. That is Kolkata, because of the district name is Bakura. So here we have need to add one more shape, that is district name. So same I am going to delete this. I am going to copying this. So I have need to no need to work many things. Yes, I have done. Now I am going to link with this cell Bakura. Then it will be show Bakura, and according to need to resize this 20. It's it's will be 16, or you can give more spaces here and add accordingly, and you have need to check the font size, color, and also uh, the space, use the space accordingly. I have used this, and same I'm going to check this. That will be help us to identify that which number here will dynamically change. Yes, it's done. Now it's will be 20. It's matching the font size. Now, if you change this, and it will be automatically changed, which we are Dakshin Dinajpur. Need to some more spaces, because of that some district name is so long. That's why you have need to create like this. So it's our goal, and our today's session is now completed. If you have any doubt or any questions, you can ask me, and I will definitely trying to discuss accordingly, answer this. So it's completed. Now you can uh, redesign it, and you can use the color accordingly. That's it. Thank you. So
Thank you so much, Ranjit. I see someone has a question here.
yes,
Yes, Emmanuel, go ahead. Emmanuel, do you have a question? Or anyone else? I see some questions in that chat. How can we access the tutorial? I'm going to share how to access it. Someone is asking, is it possible to link the dashboard, Ranjit, that you've just developed with a data source?
sure. I'm going to share this Excel which I have created right now. Yes.
Okay. Also, someone is asking, is it possible to link the dashboard with a data source like Power BI?
Yes, we can link with dashboard, Power BI, Looker Studio, or Tableau 2. You can create this type of dashboard with the other visualization tools.
Okay. Also, can you build a dashboard for an ongoing project where the dataset keeps changing or varying?
Just a second. I'm going to share the dashboard once. Yes, live. Yes, I have shared with all of those who are in this call. Yes, shared. Yes, please repeat once the questions.
Yes, someone was asking if we have a changing data set, it's like an ongoing project. How do you, what's the question again? How do you build a dashboard for an ongoing project where the data keeps varying? Or
It's depending on your key point indicators from the project, and what you are going to observe, or you are already observed and collected data. That's depends on that particular data set. I have created many dashboard with Tableau, Power BI, and Looker Studio. But I am unable to share those right now. But some example I can create and share with this WhatsApp group as image. So it is possible to monitor any project and any program that was ongoing. I have created many project dashboard that is real time dynamic dashboard. That means if you want to collect some data, that is you can use Servicetio, Kobo Collect, Google Form, or Microsoft Form. Many other forms available in website right now. So if you collect it through those forms and you connect with the data set with visualization tool, and that will be automatically refresh on like if you use Tableau premium version, then it will be automatically refreshed within seconds or minutes. But if you used Looker Studio, it will be minimum time of 15 minutes. If you use the Power BI, then it depends on the refreshing time. If you setting you have scheduled on that situation, and what you want, that will that will help, and that will create, you can create or develop according to your time or according to your data. But it's possible to track real time your project and your ongoing program.
Thank you.
And we have, yes.
Okay.
Yes, Dr. Abdul Malik, I have shared the Excel sheet in this chat, so you can check this. If you have any doubt, then you can connect with me through the WhatsApp group. Already I have added here, so it's not difficult to connecting with me. Anytime you can text me, and I will definitely answer and try to solve the problem according to your text or message. And also you can connect with me through LinkedIn, and you can text me with the LinkedIn chat.
Thank you. And also still, the recording is going to be shared, so you'll have a second time to listen to the last interpretation analysis.
Okay.
So someone is asking, is it possible to have a session on how to monitor real-time data collection with Excel or Power BI? I appreciate your lecture today.
Yes, I am going to give an example. If you that's matter on what tool you are using. If you use like Servicetio, I am going to example from Servicetio. If you want collecting data from Servicetio, then there was a one refresh button. If you create a dashboard in Excel, then there will be one refresh button. If you click on this refresh button, then the whole dashboard automatically refreshed, and your real-time data will be stored in Excel. But real-time in this context, it's not possible to automatize right now from the Servicetio, as my experience. But it can be done. I think if you use with third party add-ons, I think, but I have not used yet. I have not used yet. That's why I am unable to say. But if you use collecting the data from Kobo Collect, then you can use visualization tool Power BI, that will automatically refresh, and you have no need to refresh manually. It's automatically. And also, if you want to use the Looker Studio visualization tools, then it will also automatically refresh within 15 minutes at a minimum time. Also, you can schedule it as per your time when you need to refresh this. So many tools are available in this world. We can use it accordingly, and we will benefited from those tools too.
Thank you, Ranjit.
Okay.
Thank
Sure. Uh, Hassan Bania, is it possible to have a session on how to monitor a real-time data collection with Excel or Power BI? It's too good, but we have already think about it. I will going to take more 1 or 2 sessions on Power BI or Looker Studio. So I think it will be more relevant with start with Looker Studio. It will be happen soon.
Thank you. So, thank you so much. Ranjit, there is one other question.
Yes.
There is, I think I saw it. Oh, there is this one. Can you link? I think you answered it. Can you link Kobo data collection to your Excel dashboard?
Yes. I have not created with Kobo through Excel, but I have many 2-3 years ago I have created a dashboard with Kobo to Power BI. But I have need to check to once Kobo to Excel dashboard. But it's can be done with Kobo to Excel through a mediator. I think if there is any desktop downloaded desktop version of Kobo tool, then it could be possible. I have need to explore once, but I can definitely ensure that it can be done through Kobo to Excel dashboard.
Okay. Thanks. Before you forget, I'm going to share a link for your feedback or for today's session. So kindly use that link and provide feedback on how the session went for you, your points of how you understood it, what were your weaknesses, and so on, as this will help us to improve this session. So kindly use that link and provide your feedback. Ranjit, someone is asking if they can have a private tutorial with you. Maybe they can reach out to you.
Sorry, I have not started yet this type of any tutorial. But definitely, if you have any doubt or anything, then connect me. And also, you can write down your concern with the feedback form, which already have shared by Darkas. Thank you.
Okay. Someone is asking if there's a WhatsApp group. Someone is asking about it. I'm going to share so you're always updated. Okay. Thank you so much, Ranjit. If you have any questions and maybe you just want to speak them out, we maybe can take like more 10 minutes so you can ask them before we close as I share the WhatsApp group link.
Yes, right now I have no questions. I have one concern. Please go to the Google form and submit your response. And if you have any concern or any query, please write down here. It will be help me or and team to understand how to engage more people, and I can or we can help you in this platform. And also it's really a appreciable and also encouraging me from your feedback for the next session. How can I prepare and what needs to be done for you? So please give your feedback through the Google form. Thank you. Thanks to all of you, and thank you all.
Okay, thanks, Ranjit. I've shared the WhatsApp group link that you can use, and also through the WhatsApp, if you join and you'd like to receive the recording, I will post a form that helps you to register your email addresses, and so that I will be able to share the recordings with you. But if you have any more questions, you can always reach out to Ranjit. You can pick his WhatsApp number from the group. There's someone who was asking for your WhatsApp number, but also you can reach him through his LinkedIn. All right. If there are no more questions, then I think we can close the session today. Thank you so much, Ranjit, for taking the time to share with us your knowledge. Very, very insightful. And of course, we are going to continue with these practical trainings as well, in addition to the theories that we do have. So look forward to hearing from you again. And to every participant, thank you so much. Look forward to seeing all of you on the WhatsApp group. I'll share all the details of how you can get the recording, the form, and then, yeah, hopefully, I hope people actually do go through these recordings after they are shared because they are so helpful. All right, so have a wonderful day all. Thank you and bye. See you again next weekend.